So on turn 140, a couple of very exciting things are happening. Firstly, I can grab Lahore back as well as Mohenjo-Daro. These sort of triplicate city-states are keeping my southern flank nice and safe and are giving me some very good trade routes to my capital and things, which is lovely. But also, look, oh, the vampire's going to put the second castle down. Bam. Isn't this good as well? Okay, they're not perfect, but they are much better than not having them. 16 production, 13 gold. 16 production, 13 food, and 4 gold. Look at that. Lovely stuff. I'm hoping, again, that just helps to keep my capital nice and tasty. Oh, yes. Wonderful stuff. It just needs, the capital just needs to get a bit better. Full stop. In fact, actually, let's just get the lighthouse in. It's a tiny bit more housing. Good, 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 good. James Young reveals oil without the normal technological requirement. That is very handy. I've got scientific theory as well as enlightenment. So again, it's all looking good. But let's see how much oil we have, shall we? Oh, already some. 0 per turn at the moment in theory, but that's okay. That is... Was that underneath the harbour? It is. Right, so that's some under a district, and then there's some in the desert there. Again, I was sort of hoping for more, but there is lots in the desert, actually, like some good city locations to go and harvest. Having the African desert just available to us at all points is actually really handy. Now, all part of my master plan in my capital is to get the Venetian arsenal sorted. I'm looking to massively expand my navy, and this massively boosts it up. Perfect stuff. Industrialization. Okay, right, coal should be pretty magnificent, and already I can see that it is. Right, that's under a campus. Brilliant. That is under a mine already. That can be improved. That is under a lumber mill, I believe, so that might need to be fixed. Yes, it is. Okay, never mind. We've got some ready to be exploited, more to be exploited, more to be exploited. That's under a district. Awesome. That's under a mine. Oh, the vampire castle would have been even better. Never mind. Oh, you're kidding me. There's a double ram vampire castle. Oh, that is frustrating. Never mind. That's under a campus. That is under a lumber mill. Fine. Okay, right, well, we've got some options here. I think this is a good place to get a builder because I can exploit all around there. That's nice. And where was the other place? You go to that one, and then, okay, yep, let's get another builder over here. We're going to have so much oil, so much coal, I should say. It's going to be crazy. But my capital is going to be the first to benefit from this because I'll go workshop, we'll go factory, and I'll go coal power plant. Awesome, and then we'll rush this wonder further. I'm not going to buy anything more into my capital because the vampire castle should be making that city pretty awesome by itself. So we don't want to rush this one, but this city, however, is powering quite a few. So Fez, in fact, let me just quickly sell some. Anyone want some tea? The 20 gold? That's all I need? Yep, more than enough. Perfect. And bam, there's the coal power plant in Fez as well. Oh, I forget how powerful line inventory are when they have proper siege towers going. That is my one problem with Lord Sucklington. Can you please learn to climb? I would love it if you learnt to use a siege tower. It would be very, very handy. It's just there. It's just stood there doing its thing. Come on, 113 strength. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yay! Oh, he looks so dejected. I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry. Oh, and look at that. Wise to keep peace with your neighbours. Scotland gets it. They're like, if you have no neighbours, then you have continual peace. Clever, clever advice from Scotland there. Oh, very kindly, Marley has decided to levy all of these units right outside my borders. Okay, well, that is quite nice of you. Don't mind me whilst I just check. No alliances, so there's a formal war. Haha! As discussed before, look at this. Lord Sucklington is next to some delicious looking troops here. Absolutely delicious. So, can we take advantage of all of this? There's a shot on the trebuchet. That'll injure this unit. Not a huge amount of ranged units around, do we? There's coursers and stuff, which is kind of a bit fun. But I think otherwise, if I get the cavalry round just to do one attack and line inventory it, there's a little bit of food. Tasty. And we will get... Just trying to think of the best way of doing this. Cavalry will heal itself attacking the crossbow. And then Lord Sucklington, oh yes, gets extra strength just from feasting on that one. He can now attack with 114 strength. Now, this city, that city-state, is really, really cool. That is a melee and anti-cavalry units attacks do full damage. I would quite like to keep that one if I can. If I can. I don't know if I can, to be fair. I might have to kill it. But I really want to try and keep it. Oh, well, best thing I can do with this cavalry is just have a little snoop around once again and do some pillaging. Nationalism boost, that's quite fun. I want to see how strong their range defenses are. I want to see how strong their army is. They've got their unique cavalry around. That is a bit of a problem. I'm expecting them to do a little bit of damage against my cavalry with those, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Oh, I should have repaired that tile. Damn. So the city centres do about 17 damage to cavalry, but as you can see, they have their replacement cavalry right next. And I believe they're going to do quite a lot of damage against me, so we need to be a little careful. Venetian Arsenal! I built it! That's in my capital. Double boat building will help me to basically conquer the Mediterranean. I'm thinking I could do like a frigate spam. That could be quite fun. Just frigate spam from my capital, just produce tons and tons and tons. That will convert into a battleship spam because I've got already 28 coal coming in per turn. That's plenty. Yeah, I mean, that sounds great. So exploration, let's get press gangs quickly. And first of all, shipyard for the capital, Grandmaster's Chapel, university, all the good stuff. And then after that, we will go a frigate. Oh yeah, those cavalry are strong. They only have 55 base strength, but that's enough. That is enough to make them absolute units when they attack me. So, yeah, I just need to be a little bit careful. You know, it was 17 envoys in it. I just don't know if I can trust this city-state. Feels like I can't. Ugh. Such a good one, though. I really want to keep it, but yeah, I might regret. Oh, I don't know. Like, I'm 50-50 on this. If I keep it alive, then basically my line inventory, my mechanized inventory, all of those through the game will be able to take walls, and that's a huge boost, but it's just going to be a... You know what? I'm going to try and keep it. I will try and keep it alive here. I don't know if I'm going to have much success, but it's worth a go. There is my second shipyard, and there is steam power. Okay, railroad time. Saying that, I'm not entirely sure how many encampments I've got. I do have a few, but I need to build more. That's okay. That's okay. We're on the way to doing it. We will railroad this like crazy. Now let's see how the cavalry reacts to the introduction of Lord Sucklington. There are a lot of units here, and I can get a lot of power, a huge amount of power. He's already got over a plus 30, and once you get plus 30 over somebody, generally what tends to happen is that you can one-hit most units. That's kind of, if you have two identical units and one has plus 30 combat strength over the other, then the odds are you'll take it out in one hit. So now that Lord Sucklington can attack with plus 30, generally anything of an equivalent strength he will one hit. That's actually plus 44 with all of that. Oh, look at that, the ranged attack. That was actually quite good. The city-state ranged attack the vampire, and all it did, if I can just show you, is just turn around and like, look, just stare at the city-state like, how dare you? How very dare you? Well, that's ironic. I could call a military emergency. I feel like it's only a matter of time before people call one of those on me, but we'll just kind of bury our heads for a second and pretend it's unlikely to happen. That's the best diplomatic way of dealing with that. In the meantime, as you can see, Lord Sucklington has some new targets over in this direction. In fact, actually, you just make the attack yourself. Lovely. And if what's the easiest way of doing this? I've probably got, this cavalry can probably do this well, actually. If I go like that, move you to there. Oh, it's not going to quite have the combat strength. That's a little unfortunate. Oh, well, give it a try anyway. Nope, not quite. Never mind, let's give yourself pursuit anyway. So we could join a military emergency. I'm going to do that because what it'll do is reveal the map to me, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the map looks like. Now, unfortunately, I might make peace with Mali. If they're clever, they'll jump on this war. I'm fine. If that happens, what I'll do is I'll pull my army back, and instead of going for Mali, which is sort of like a gold-filled but, you know, annoyingly desert-fied nation, I might just cross the Med and maybe go after Persia, or, you know, enter through Italy, something like that. We'll do something like that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the map. And reveal the map it does. We found another few people: India, Hungary, Russia. That's the Mayans, Kemans, Nubia, and Phoenicia. Most importantly, Mali didn't join in, so I'm still at war with them, which is pretty nice. I have now circumnavigated the world. Okay, right, there's quite a bit I've explored. Should we have a look at let's have a look at the map. This is going to be quite amusing. So, as you can see, the Zulu have almost formed Portugal, with a little bit of Spain to the north, but they are doing okay, holding back America, who have taken the role of Spain. Germany looks like they are pressed between Spain and France, and loyalty is doing them in. I don't think Germany are going to last longer than 7 turns, and they'll be totally out. There is, who is this? Mongolia, acting as southern France. Doesn't look like they really have the space to expand. Neither does central France, as played by Mapoche. Now, Portugal has done well. They've taken over most of England and also northern France, and it looks like they have trade routes for days. I mean, this is always what happens with Portugal on these maps. 2,152 gold per turn they've got going at the moment. That is pretty awesome. Canada is playing the role of Scotland and Ireland, and it looks like Coupe has, is that the original capital? Yes, it is. Has taken basically all of the islands up here. Although Canada looks like they're going to steal, I think, is that the Orkneys? That's probably the Orkneys. There's Iceland being taken. Rome has done well. They have formed a very solid Germany, and it looks a little bit like the Holy Roman Empire. So that's pretty cool. And actually, Aztecs in Italy have done a decent job of spreading out. Looks like they're actually going to pick up another 2 cities here from loyalty. Russia's looking okay. Persia's looking okay. China is doing very well. Is this Arabia? Arabia are being kind of annoying and have stuck themselves in these sort of places. Why they're not forming a religion in this city, I don't know. They have a holy site. That is a little strange. Indonesia has taken over quite a lot of the Middle Eastern territories on the Mediterranean. You've got Vietnam, who are doing solidly. Kemens have been squished quite a bit, and then Babylon, no, that's Ethiopia, have started over where Babylon normally starts as well. Looking up to the north, we've got Norway in Scandinavia, which makes me very happy. That is very good to see. Scotland is tiny and forms, yeah, Konigsberg. That's kind of all they've got there. France has spread a little bit. In fact, actually, of all of the nations that we haven't met really properly, Greece is doing solidly, and you can see Dido is doing solidly as well. Now, the question is, have the wildfires really spread this map? They haven't at all, so the yields up here are quite normal. I was expecting to see some sort of crazy superpower up to the north east of the map, but as you can see, we by far have the biggest empire. 1,000 score. Portugal is next, followed by Rome and then Russia. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like this. I love when you meet new people and you can just say, hello market, here are my things, come and grab them please. Anybody want to trade? I have so many things. And then you look at it and it's slightly disappointing. Actually, no, saying that, that's a good trade from Hungary there. 93 gold per ton. These are the things that we want to do. People see me as this sort of bountiful, resource-rich African nation. What they don't know is that I am the scum and villain of the earth. What they don't know won't hurt them until, you know, I arrive on their borders, and then they absolutely will get hurt. Again, we're always prioritizing vampire kills, so my ironclad can just swim around and kill the unit at sea, even though it's next to Lord Sucklington, and you can see we're up to plus 36 now. 118 strength against the city. It's quite a powerful attack. Very nice indeed. Finally, for the first time, both vampires are now next to each other, fighting alongside. Oh, this is going to be fun. I am very much looking forward to when my vampires move a little bit faster. That's the next age. I will be getting +1 movement, but there's a couple of other ways as well. Logistics helps, getting a great general. If I can afford the 22,000 gold, that will help as well as getting myself later down the line. It's not for a little bit, but where's it gone? It was the supply convoy. Very useful as well. Extra movement. All of these things make our vampires much, much more agile. Lord Sucklington will take the first city over here. That is a big relief, and we can immediately get Victor in to help keep everything loyal. Perfect. And the second vampire can now come around. Okay, so as mentioned before, their defences of these cavalry are actually annoyingly, well, good. So I just need to be a little bit careful about how I arrange my units around here, but I think for now we're doing okay. Nationalism. Okay. This is good as well. So what nationalism does is lets you build cores, and if I build a core, then I can improve my vampire strength even higher than it already is. I'm so close as well to observation balloons. I've got an amazing little trebuchet army that's being built over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all with observation balloons. I'll be able to actually start pelting things from a distance. Looking forward to that as well. We can get aerodromes down, bombers. Oh, every domination game is helped by bombers. In the meantime, Lord Sucklington is getting more and more powerful. Okay, what strength are we attacking with now? 120. That's plus 46 from barbs and regular kills. Voting time! And every time I have to vote, I realise just how rubbish voting is when you've got just nothing at stake. I did have 2 votes actually for the unit or district bombing, so we'll see if that goes through. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Oh, it did go through. Nice. Okay, so we can culture bomb now. That's most interesting around city-states. I might be able to thieve a little bit of land from city-states, like for instance that coal, if I have a city within range that can do it. I mean, it might be a little tricky to do it, but you never know. It's time for military engineers. I moved my boat production to other cities. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about that. Well, this is really handy. They've marched a single unit out so that I can train all of my trebuchets up. Oh, it's good to use. Yeah, very good actual experience for me. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I can't wait until I get my observation balloons sorted. This is going to make this a lot quicker. Where are you going? Where are you going, Mr. Cavalry? I object to your independence. Oh, sometimes the AI does beautiful things. Look at that great wall. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's so long. Lovely. If only they'd wrapped around the coast, eh? If only. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, I lost something. That was a level 4 promotion cavalry. Ouchie. Luckily, they were stood next to my vampire. And I was thinking about this. You absolutely do get a bonus to vampire strength if it's your own unit that dies. So, I was wondering about whether or not we could abuse that mechanic a little bit and say in a few turns, 18 turns or so when I get my 3rd vampire, what I was thinking was, can I spam units and then just like sacrifice them onto something totally ridiculous, like a sort of equivalent of like a cavalry spam on Renaissance walls or on steel walls or something like that, and just use that to artificially inflate the power of a vampire. Do you think that's possible? That could be a strategy. That could be a strategy. I am tempted to believe that it is. 1 more kill, 2 more kill. Oh, 124 strength now. Oh, someone just tried neutralize governor. Someone just tried it. Okay, luckily the first attempt failed, but I might just have to temporarily stop building military engineers, which is always good fun. Always good fun. In order to get a couple of spies. But look, the railway is beginning to start, and this is going to exponentially increase in speed. What my plan is to get a railway that stretches around the entirety of the African coast and just makes its way all the way around to here, so I can build cavalry near my capital and run it over in the space of about 2 turns. The other cool thing to do, and I don't know if this is possible because normally the AI builds it, I'm just trying to show you, but the map keeps moving around, is to build the San Francisco Bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge, over the Mediterranean crossing. Now, wouldn't that be cool? I'm pretty sure the AI will build it somewhere silly before we can do it, but it's always worth dreaming. There's flight. Okay, we're going to have a quick interval so that I can build myself an observation balloon, or like 2 of them, but this will be good. Look at the trebuchets already all lined up here. Another kill for the vampire. Oh, now that we've got core, yeah, they are so powerful, and they can just keep healing themselves, because obviously every time they get into a scrap, if they kill someone, it's fine. There's no repercussions at all. It's brilliant. Lord Sucklington, 43 extra power plus 8. Wow. Okay, yeah, he's starting to be able to just machete walls with his claws right now. Yep, I did it too late. It's always the case, isn't it? Well, at least by the time that Pingala is alive again, the spies will be back up and running, and luckily I have a wide enough empire, it doesn't really matter, but still, oh, aggravating. First railroad connection. It's done. First of many. Mali's cities have just increased by about 20 strength. Literally the turn after I was about to start trebucheting them, so that's just a tiny bit frustrating, but it's okay. We're fine. We've got enough units here that we can just sort of gather them on the walls, sort of coming down here. Look, this one is there, so this trebuchet is going to shoot over the top there as well. It's all good. We should be able to take this city out very quickly. My first boats have appeared. Now the good thing is that I'm already at war with America because they are the subjects of the military emergency. There's 19 turns to get over to this city, which I'm thinking is probably impossible, but I can still nab a couple of island cities along the way, which is going to be quite good. I've got some more frigates appearing here, frigates there, ironclads here, very quickly building a navy. Oh, exciting! Okay, the AI has declared war on me. That's Persia going for me. Now, did I have any trades with them? I don't think I did. A joint formal war. Ah, and Greece as well. Okay, right, now Greece is ages away from me. That is kind of just pointless, but Persia is on my border, so this again is another place for my navy to go and visit. So America's walls are tough, and don't forget they get combat bonuses in their own continent of it. This is Bull Moose Teddy, isn't it? So, oh no, they just get abilities for beautiful terrain, and I don't actually think, no, there really isn't much beautiful terrain in their nation. Oh dear. America, you've done bad. You need to be planting forests, my friend. Oh, it's line inventory core that they've built. Ah, that'll be why the city sprung up. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Again, look, they've got 75 strength, I've got 70 strength, and I can still one-hit them. So, really, we're doing okay. Round 2 on the trebuchets, and you can see, even with the increased strength, we're going to knock this city down pretty easily. As long as the walls come down, it doesn't matter how injured my trebuchets are. Look at that. Lovely. I think I just pillaged a road accidentally. Never mind. Whoopsie. That road was never there. Promise. For whatever reason, as all of these wars are kicking off, we're actually making more and more friends. Like, genuinely, I've got more and more friends every turn. I've now got 5 allies as well. Insane. I mean, people just love my go-getting attitude. I think that must be what it is. I'm also beginning to, now I've got proper friends, I'm getting really good deals on trades and things. So every few turns, I just load up the quick deals and just sort of let the game think about it. It's a very big game. The game is having to do a lot of thinking. This is a long one to film. 114 gold per turn, that one. Beautiful. Just as an FYI, the Ruhr Valley has been constructed in Fez, my second city, which is pretty cool. It was the main city that I could actually build it in. So I was like, yeah, go for it. We're doing opera and ballet over here quickly as well. That'll give us the extra envoys in order to steal the city-state I've been after. And then I'm going to go for natural history because, my goodness, I need water parks, aquariums and zoos because my nation is so unhappy. So unhappy, it's crazy. 125 production in my capital though, and that's only with 2 reasonably ineffective vampire castles, so that's pretty cool. Now, Lord Sucklington really wants to kill this line inventory, really does, but he's going to have to just hold himself for a second because this is the city that I need. In fact, look at that, he can just walk into it and take the thing by himself. That's hilarious. Rebellion in 3 turns. Okay. That's no fun. Right, in that case, I'm going to have to take advantage of the fact that we can get another governor in. Let's get, this time, Mr. Magnus. I mean, you'll be pretty good. Perfect, look at that, wonderful. In fact, I should be able to pillage my way nicely. Oh, I thought this was multiple pillager. Nope, it was just a single theatre square. Oh, it gave me all of the indications that it was going to be cool, and it wasn't. Cuthra has been taken. There shouldn't be too much loyalty pressure on this city. Yeah, rebellion in 13 turns. 13 is fine, we can deal with 13 nicely. My observation balloons are also just slowly crossing the desert, and I've already got 1, 2, 3 trebuchets in range of the next city. I do need to upgrade those to bombards, but my niter of 14 per turn is probably the weakest of all of my strategic units right now. So I just need to keep an eye on that one. And I did just get a builder in that city, didn't I? Probably should keep an eye on that because it needs fixing. Just gonna take off chivalry quickly and press gangs? Yeah, let's take off press gangs quickly as well. What I intend to do is give myself the double boost. So where are they? Professional army, done. And where's the other one? Retinues. Perfect. Okay, with those 2 in place, it means that I can take my trebuchets and turn them very nicely into bombards. Oh, yes, 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 yes. These are so much better. I also now have 6 envoys, so what I can do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and well, bam. A cad is mine. Oh yeah, it's a good thing I left it alive, eh? Very good thing I left it alive. Now, influenced by a lot of people, I've got to keep an eye on this one. And I do have to just keep checking the loyalty to see if it starts to plummet down, because if the AI starts to be really cheeky with their governors, then, well, we'll just have to do that. But what I can do now is make sure that my melee and anti-cavalry unit attacks do full damage to walls. So if I have this line infantry, for instance, you can see, well, bam, that does a huge amount of damage to the walls there. So that's really good. That's a massive upgrade for me. So I've just unlocked radio and aluminium. Oh boy, that may be in a little bit more of a state of scarcity than we're used to. Let's just have a quick look. I was hoping, because I had so much desert, I'd have an absolute ton of aluminium available to me, but we shall see. Desert, okay, more, yes, okay, right, we've got sources of aluminium. We don't own any of them because they are in the middle of the desert right now. There's some there as well, and we're just about to capture some more. Okay, I reckon we can probably get about a dozen and a half planes into the sky. If we're lucky, that'd be pretty good if we can do that. In fact, there is my first. That's my first already. So, because we do have enough aluminium to play with, we're going to go straight for advanced flight. Speaking of, buy the hangar, and then I will get 2 biplanes. There's 1, and there's 2. Okay, perfect. Right, well, actually, I will build the military engineers until we unlock proper bombers. I saw a couple of comments earlier in my series saying, are you going to use a CAD to make vampires do extra damage to walls? And remember, they don't. Unfortunately, vampires count as melee units, except from the fact that they don't count as melee units in anything that, you know, is good fun. It's a shame, but there you go. Now, Cairo doesn't have walls still. They really have just decided to leave it open. Oh my lord, 125 damage. Can we just... Is that a thing? Can we just walk into the city? Oh my goodness, if that's so. Oh, not quite, but 162 strength. And Cairo is taken. Oh my lord, now that will help with the loyalty in this area substantially. Oh yeah, look, already I can pull Victor over. Where are you? There you go. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. It's so good. Also, unfortunately, Nihang units also have the same problem where they don't do full damage against walls. So, you know, some units do, some units don't. Meanwhile, my navy is doing fantastically. It's leveling up. It's taking on walls. We've already broken the ancient walls on this city. We're going to do Ibiza and wherever this American settler ends up as well. And we'll go bump, take all of the cities and then just start pushing into Iberia. Look at this. Military emergency. We've got 15 turns to make it over there. I think we can do it. Second piece of aluminium in now. So that's 4 per turn. We're building up some gold. I'm pillaging a huge amount, but I've got a massive 700 per turn coming in. We're just going to spam by them as soon as we've got advanced flight. Build the airport, get the bombers out. These biplanes are good as well, to be fair, but I'm not really doing much with them because their range is terrible. I guess they are cute little, you know, they're basically made of wood and paper mache and dreams. Hope and dreams and paper mache. Can we all just agree that Hope, Dreams and Paper Mache would be the most amazing name of like a really weird indie album? Or like an indie band you'd find playing down some sort of local pub for about £5 and a pint. Hope, Dreams and Paper Mache. Now coming to you with 7 individual singles that have all made the top 2,500. I think with enough trebuchets and bombards we can kill this city if we're lucky. It's going to take everything we've got. Oh look, there's the walls down. Good. And oh, bigger suckers can come in. Oh no, they can't. Oh, I thought that would be enough to take it, but no, not to be. Oh wait, the city's mine anyway. Either way, it works nicely, and that is a source of aluminium. Get it down. Yes, 3 sources, 6 planes. This is how we roll. Whenever you find a holy site, oh my lord, is it good fun, because you can just pillage it and then go, oh, I've got 1,166, you say. Well, I guess I'll find somewhere with like a military encampment. I've got quite a few sort of kicking around now. Here's probably the closest one. So I can go, what am I going to do? Well, a CAD is still, I'm enjoying that one, so we could go this one. Oh, I need more niter apparently. Dear oh dear oh dear. Well, in that case, if I can't build a line infantry army, what else can I do? Oh, I can just buy it from Scotland. Oh, that's quick. Well, in that case, there we go. Line infantry corps. Bump. Just, I love it. That's why you pillage holy sites. Just going to treat myself to an archaeological museum. Woohoo! Natural history boosted. Okay, that's another city down to the south that's been taken. The loyalty is stabilizing around Cairo now. Perfect. Moksha, you can come through. And I just saw that Pinkala is back in action. Get into the capital, my friend. Do it. You know you want to. America are being incredibly polite. They're just like, do you want some more settlers? Please. I would love it if you took all of my settlers. And I'm thinking, like, come on. No, America, don't be silly. I don't need all these. Why do you keep giving me all of your settlers? And no, they're just insistent. Amazingly kind. Amazingly kind. Right, that is going to be a settler there. So we've got Mallorca, we've got Ibiza, and we've got Cartagena, all taken on the same turn. Now, I think it's only going to be this city, 14 turns. So next, oh, I'm only 2 turns away from bombers. This is the thing. We're going to go crazy in a second. This is a 75 strength city with 100 fortification. It's ancient walls, but it's pretty tough. Unfortunately for it, Lord Sucklington is here, and Lord Sucklington doesn't like walls. Bam! Without siege equipment, that's a pretty decent attack. And next time, oh, it's going to be 3 attacks to take a city from full health to destruction, I think. Crazy. These peace deals are getting more and more desperate. But Mali, you don't understand. We're at war and I'm enjoying it. You have 246. They had 246 gold per turn and they're only offering me 80. It's like, I'm destroying you. Give me a good peace deal. Ugh. Sometimes the AI, you have to sort of think, you're just not desperate enough, and that's why I'm not letting you off here. Aquariums, okay, zoos, these are all good things. I was just having a look at tech. I am 4 techs ahead of Portugal, 5 ahead of Dido and Sumeria, so we're not jumping super ahead at the moment, although I am enjoying my place in this game so far. But natural history, that should be pretty good. Actually, let me just do one more set of upgrades over here. That's this trebuchet done, and oh, I just need 10 more niter. Scotland, you're pretty good for that last time. Do you want to give me... Nope, they cannot accept this deal under any circumstance at all. Well, I'm sure I could have come up with a circumstance that they would have been happy with, but never mind. There we go. Pouchet, they did it. Perfect. Okay, that means I can now go bump like that, and we can finally get rid of professional army and retinues. Cards are not helping me at all anymore. Press gangs because I'm still making a huge navy, and chivalry because I'm still producing horse units. I kind of get through quite a few horse units. It's probably not very good. Curious as to where the continent split ends. Africa goes all the way up through Indonesia. Okay, but I am starting to get onto Europe now, so that is something to consider. Using my frigates to heal. I love that mechanic. It's like a boat sat offshore can pelt somebody and somehow heal when you get a kill. Like, I know it's Scythia's ability, but the mechanics of it make me smile. I've also now made it to Italy because, well, Persia had an undefended city just right on the tip. Haha! Oh, I just realised Carlisle is in the game. Huzzah! It's my local city. I'm sort of here. Good old Blighty. Although Blighty on this map is much less interesting without the crazy flooding mode turned on. That was a lot of fun. We enjoyed that. Advanced flight. Dum bum bada bum. Okay, first of all, most important thing to do. Hello, Mr. Biplane. You are a fighter now. Where's my second one? There you are. Also a fighter. Now, we are going to get my capital to build an airport for us. Lovely. And, oh, here we go. A bomber number 1. A bomber number 2. A bomber number 3. Oh, saving up so much gold to do that. That is satisfying beyond belief. Lovely stuff. Now, I can produce bombers in 4 turns, but I was just thinking actually I could get a cavalry corps for 2 turns. I might just treat myself to that quickly. That'll boost my vampires up just a smidge. But the bombers, look at this. Just with 1 bomber strike, I can go over to America's walls and go, you are gone. It's great, including, actually I could take it over here and do the same thing. Indonesia. Oh, they're just total wall disintegration because they've got no city strength. Oh, well, that's That's exciting. Well, we sort of beelined there. How many turns have I got until the flooding begins? 33 turns. I do need to be a little bit careful of flooding in this game. So we're going to run electricity, and then I'm going to go to computers, get this flood barriers, and then we'll drop back down to get things like battleships, which would be useful. So already my railroad spans from my capital over the top through the Gibraltar Pass, and I've gone all the way past Algiers. It's a long way to go, but we're doing good. We're doing good. That's exactly what we needed to do. I'm also just about to build some privateers. That'll boost electricity. Yeah, I do think going towards computers is a good thing, because I honestly believe we're going to lose a lot of North Africa if we're not careful. I have to say though, the fact that I've now got bombards on this southern front, oh, they are a lot more powerful. Still 71 strength cities. Looking forward to the bombers getting over here. Well, that's right. Cimmeria is actually my military ally in this war, which means whenever I attack a unit, Mongolia's troops, because they're also in this war, are getting experience. I was wondering why they were all getting experience up to the north, but that's why. You're welcome, AI. You are very welcome. I am just giving you all of these gifts for free. Have I ever told you how much I love fighters? They are so powerful. That was 115 strength attack on a unit there. I always focus so heavily on bombers, I forget just how beautiful fighters can be, and oh boy, are they beautiful. Oh, excellent stuff. Now, we've actually got a bit of a limit in terms of who can shoot this city, so I'm going to just, if we move our unupgraded frigates and make them into cores, so we're not kind of wasting them, but this, I think, is going to be a good option for us there. Look at that, 2 nice fleets. In fact, just by making lots of fleets of them, we've managed to move all our units quite nicely together and get 4 attacks off. That's pretty cool. 72 strength cavalry corps. The best bit is I can just race them all the way from my capital basically to the front line. I'm just going to cross the narrow Mediterranean Sea and land in America. We've still got 8 turns. I reckon that's a city that I can take over. Can I close out the White Desert? Yay! I can. Oh, this war is proving to be quite a slog. We're getting there. We are getting there. We've just got this oasis city, and hopefully that is Africa pretty much unified. In the meantime, Lord Sucklington, in you go, in you go. Very good. Oh, that was a big take. That was a big take. How is the loyalty doing? Oh, this Magnus city is doing great. Off you pop to my new one. Lovely stuff. I'm almost at mobilization, which gives my vampires another 7 strength, so that's something that I really want to do. Build 2 field cannons. I don't know what a field cannon is. That's the crazy thing. I just also noticed a fire has finally broken out in this northern forest. I really want to see a big burning. It would be so much fun. I also think it would be really funny just to immediately send Lord Sucklington over into Indonesia. Their cities are getting a little stronger, but they have by far more troops than most of the other people in this sort of local area do. So I feel like if I declare war on them, then hopefully, we'll get some entertaining results here. Now, I might declare war on a couple of people. Mapuche, I think I'm allied to, but we'll find out sooner rather than later. Japan and the Netherlands. So there's a couple of people I may now be at war with, unfortunately. But never mind. So there is electricity. Okay, Lord Sucklington, in you come. Can we just see what's around here? What can we steal? What can we fight? I'm hoping they throw units at him. That would be the ideal. Another American city taken. This one only has 2 population, so... Oh yeah, rebellion in 2 turns. Ooh, that's not going to stick with me for very long, but luckily I am making more headway into other American cities. You can see like this bomber will come through very nicely when combined with this fighter. Okay, 2 cities now that are on pretty much 0 health. Here is the first one, and I'm hoping... Oh, the cavalry corps doesn't have enough movement. Oh, how frustrating. Okay. Well, I'll just kind of have to wait here and hope. What I am starting to do, though, is to increase my aluminium. So this desert city will give me 1. This one will give me 1. And I think I was just about to settle some other cities as well. Oh, yeah, okay. This one already was settled. So that's 6 more aluminium per turn coming in after that little rejig. Well, you have to have respect sometimes. This Indonesian quadrireme just attacked a city and did 1 damage. And it knows it's going to get 1 hit because it just saw one of its friends get 1 hit the turn before, but still, it went through it, and I have nothing but respect to that. The world is finally, by the way, deciding that I'm not to be trusted, seeing as I'm repeatedly destroying people, but, you know, that's fine. 6 turns left on the military emergency, but look, we're almost there. We're almost there. Ooh. The Zulu want to go to war? Okay, go on then. Declare war. I do have a few traders with them. So I might... Yeah, okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But they weren't generating very much gold, admittedly. And I would prefer, I think, to just own their cities because they're a lot better. Look, I mean, Seville, Sinners, Porto, Iberia. I feel like a Scythian Iberia is just a wonderful thing, and we should embrace it. Here's the 9 population American city, by the way. That will help to stabilize the loyalty, hopefully, on this continent, as well as the fact that, oh look, right, so it's easier if I say that Russia, Portugal, Hungary are in a golden age, and then we've got the Mayans, we've got Mongolia and India in a normal age, as well as Kupe, and everyone else is in a dark age. So loyalty-wise, we should be absolutely laughing now. That is wonderful. Reformer coinage would be very good at this moment, but I think I'm going to go to arms to get more military units, because I need more military, because I have about 7 armies at the moment. I've got 3,000 military strength, and I've just been thinking, yeah, I could easily have double that and it would be fine. Oh, the military emergency city. That's the one. It's got no walls now. Oh, I totally lied, by the way. I only took 90 health in 1 hit. So really, Indonesia were very calculated. They knew exactly what they could get away with, and hopefully their boat will sail away into the mid-distance and I'll never see it again. I don't feel like the AI really did that, but you never know. Look, my railroad has now got all the way round there now. So, I mean, we've got about half of Africa to do, but we're getting there, slowly. So my bombards are finally starting to do a little bit of damage. I mean, admittedly, it took an ancient wall city for them to really come into their own. But, you know, we got there eventually, and I'm not going to take that victory away from them. We've also got this bomber in. And, yeah, I think that's that city taken with ease as well. We're still also taking Persian cities in Italy. That's good fun. Hopefully I won't have too much of a problem just sort of wrapping these up, and then we can go for the sort of Greek Persian cities. Still enjoying our pillaging up in the north, but there's the military emergency city taken. So fingers crossed. Well, we'll do that. I mean, I think I should have liberated it, technically. No, it just says capture it. So I think we're fine. I mean, ultimately, who cares, really? It's not in America's hands anymore, and is that not the most important thing? Alfred Nobel! Oh, of course, the Peace Prize! What better thing to give to me this game? I think I truly deserve it. I am such a peaceful little chicken. Oh, our railroads are connected, which is good, because Hungary has been killing my military engineers, which I disapprove of. Of all the things to do to my military engineers, that's what I enjoy least, having them killed. Lord Sucklington, in he goes. 131 strength. Oh, yes. Bam, Gaza is mine. That's, super loyal. In fact, it's so loyal that actually, I mean, Cairo is I mean, it doesn't need Victor in it anymore. Through you come. Good. Sorry, Germany, I'm also going to declare war against you because you have 1 city. I mean, that's it. Just literally 1 city, and I kind of want it because it's, well, it's just right here. Look at it. It's glorious. It's just by itself. And yeah, I just need a single ironclad fleet to take it down, I think. Look, the fire is spreading. I really hoped it would be. It's starting to spread around the Congo. Oh, stop it. I'm trying to explain something to the audience. Oh, keeps moving things. Oh, that's a unit. You know what Lord Sucklington thinks about units. He likes them a lot. Members win! I get 100 diplomatic favour. That's exciting. Oh, look at this. I haven't done trading in so long. I have to do... This is what I have to do between turns. This is what I don't show you all. It's like stacking up everything into one huge bucket and going, right, who's not at war with me right now? Which is normally the biggest problem is actually working out who's at war with me and who isn't. But there we go. If I just put everything in, and then you go, oh look, 111 gold per turn, or 2,300 up front. Well, that's a bomber immediately. Pretty much all of my gold at the moment is just going into either great works of writing, because they translate fantastically into science and culture because of my city-state, or bombers. Bombers, of course, being pretty much the most effective means of destruction at the moment. Okay, it's all going well so far. So good. So if Lord Sucklington comes onto the encampment, yep, easy done. And, oh, the cavalry doesn't get killed. Oh, sorry, the cavalry doesn't kill the trebuchet. That is crazy. Whoa, okay, fine. Well, hang on, we'll pillage this. Are you sure it doesn't kill it? How come you're getting military alliance +5 and then, okay, so they're getting a +9 bonus at the moment. Okay, it doesn't matter. We got there, but still, that was a bit annoying. There's more units. Perfect. Indonesia is beginning to send their units over now. That's great. Sorry, Germany, that was a one-turn war. But, you know, you otherwise did okay. Even though you were in exile, we called it before, didn't we? We were like, right, they're going to lose all of these central cities, aren't they? They won't hold those. And it turned out we were right. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Davalax, Deadboy91, Skeptical Bear, Paul Coffey, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Portland, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, and Nim. Thank you all for your support and everybody for the interaction on the videos. It is helping me to slay the algorithm monster and to do this full time. Thank you all. See you next time.